Hey guys, my name's Steve Rhodes here at Ralph Hayes Toyota in Anderson, South Carolina. Just like to thank you for the opportunity to go through a little small Prius presentation with you today. I've kind of doing a little things a little different. I've employed a customer of mine to come by and ask us a few of the most frequent questions that I get as a salesperson. And maybe it will help you in your sales of a Prius when a customer asks you these questions. So this time I'd like to introduce Paula, and we'll just kind of go through a simulated walk around. Hey Paula.
Hey.
How you doing? What brings you out to Toyota today?
I'm looking for something that's good on gas.
Good on gas. Why Toyota?
Well, I have a Land Cruiser, and I really wouldn't buy anything else other than a Toyota.
Right. Why Prius?
Well, I've heard they're good on gas, and I've got in-laws, and they've bought a Prius, and they say that, you know, they really enjoy the gas mileage that they get on it.
Right. So you're familiar with the Prius?
Not really. There's a few questions I've got about them.
Well, I see you got a brochure already.
Yeah. I've been shopping around.
You got any questions that I can answer for you today?
I'm just wondering about the gas mileage is what I'm really concerned with.
Well, let's just take a little walk around. I know you're used to a big Land Cruiser. I just want to show you some space that the Prius has. Not going to quite have the space that the Land Cruiser has, but it does seat 5 adults comfortably. I'm a pretty big guy, and it does seat 5 of us very comfortably. We can get in there. The back, I know storage space is an issue with you. Look in the back. Got a ton of room here. Those seats do fold down 60/40. Also, you have storage space here with a spare tire integrated in the back for safety. Heaven forbid you have a rear-end collision, then it would take most of the brunt of the force. As far as gas mileage goes, you asked about that. Let's walk around here. The Prius operates off of 2 engines. It operates off of a gas engine and an electric engine. Gas mileage is rated at 50 average. That's going to be 51 in the city, 48 on the highway. That's a great combination. Any other questions there?
And they actually get that good of a
I
gas
have some
mileage.
clients who get 60 plus miles per gallon. Okay.
So how safe is it?
Very safe, as you can tell right here. We've got 4- and 5-star crash ratings all the way around. Super safe vehicle, no problems with that at all. And we'll walk around the front here, and I'll put you in the driver's side, and we'll see how comfortable it is. There you go. Now, how's the leg room?
It's good.
All right. You have a bar underneath here to pull yourself forward.
Okay.
Are you comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Just go through some options here. You have what we call a trip tracer, stereo controls here, and here is going to be for your air conditioning, heat, also your trip monitor and your display monitor. That will come up here. And I do have the key. It's a smart key system. If you put your foot on the brake and go ahead and press the power button. Okay. As you can see, it's coming up right here. And it will welcome you to Prius every time. Now if you cut it off, just push the power button again. It will give you the time that was running, your distance, your consumption, and your fuel cost, which is a great asset so you can monitor your daily fuel cost.
Okay.
Any other questions for me today?
I'm wondering about the battery.
The life of the battery, you've got an 8-year, 100,000-mile warranty, which I don't know how many miles a year you drive, but 8 years, 100,000 miles is quite a long time. Then, of course, we do have Priuses in Canada, New York, Los Angeles, have well over 300,000, 400,000 miles on them, and working off the same batteries.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it cost a lot to replace the battery?
The cost could be anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000. Depending on what stage and what generation battery it is.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to hop in the back seat. Time one. 3 minutes left. Hop in the back seat here with you, Paul. If you would, just turn the car back on. Okay. All right. So your mother-in-law has a Prius?
Yes.
Have you ever been in the Prius before?
Yes.
Okay. Any questions about the drivability?
I'm just, I mean, is it, I guess what I'm wanting to know is if the visibility of it is good, or is it a problem with the way the windows are slanted or anything like that?
Haven't had any complaints at all. If you can notice, the back visibility is very good.
Okay. So what is the deal with this right here?
That is your shifter.
The three gears.
That is your gear shifter.
Okay.
You have a reverse, you have a neutral, and you have a drive mode. And you also see a B mode, which is your regenerative braking mode, basically engine braking.
Okay.
That has a great benefit. It helps you save the pads on your brakes. Had a customer of mine come in with a Prius, had 272,000 miles on it. It was a 07, and he said he did his first brake job at 232. Wow, what a savings that would be on your brakes.
Okay.
Any other questions for me today, Paula?
Yeah, about the service. I mean, is it any different than another car?
No, you service a Prius just like you would a Camry, Corolla, Tundra, Tacoma, any other Toyota. Which, you know, right now we have a great program called Toyota Care, which gives you 2 years or 25,000 miles of prepaid maintenance. So that's not a worry for at least 25,000 miles or 2 years, whichever comes first.
Okay.
Any other questions today?
I don't think so. I think that was it.
All right. Well, let's go for a ride.
Sure.